Hi, so what I have here is my Roomba 805, and this particular one is a refurbished model. And this particular one I have for 5-6 years now, and it's been running great. This was also a refurbished model. So I am a big proponent of buying refurbished stuff because basically they're new, and not only are they new, they're like extra tested to make sure they actually work. Now, make sure when you do go with refurbished that you actually go with just the manufacturer refurbished, because the manufacturer refurbished will look something like this. Basically it looks brand new, with some maybe minor scuff marks and all of that. So what I'm going to do today is, show you the Roomba 805 and how it compares with my Roomba. I believe that's either 500 or 600. And this particular one, getting from my mom just because this has worked just so well for me the last 5-6 years. So let me go ahead and go around and show you some of the boxes, because some of the what's in the box, because this is a refurbished model, and I just want to put everybody at ease as to what you actually get with refurbished. So you can see the packaging is actually very nice. It comes with an pretty thick official manual. The warranty is 90 days, but they really last like new. There is the base model, the base here. And what I love about these Roombas is the handle. So make sure when you get one model that it comes with a handle, because you do move these from room to room, which is what I also like about my, I believe this is a 560. I can't remember anymore because it's been maybe even 7 years since I've had that. So this particular 805 compared to my older model is 1/8 inch taller. So that makes a big difference in the sense that I've had the tendency of getting furniture. So if you look around, my furniture here, the Roomba can actually go under all of those items and clean underneath the dust. So I've started to get furniture where the Roomba can actually go about cleaning. Now, you'll notice there that I actually do have another vacuum. So the vacuum is more for deep cleaning, whereas these are more for daily maintenance and weekly cleaning. So I do have these things scheduled for, three times a week. It'll basically vacuum. Now, let me just go ahead and finish up showing you what's in the box before I go through, some of the details of this. So you'll notice here that this does have a lithium battery, and it looks pretty brand new to me, and I'm sure it'll hold a charge. Now, definitely get ones with a lithium battery, because then you could run it for over 2 hours, usually 3 hours. The lithium battery that I got for, I believe, my 560 lasts 4.5 hours. So I wouldn't clean it 4.5 hours straight, because you do want to moderate the use of the motor itself without having damage and without overheating it. Now, as far as the accessories, you can see just how well packaged it is. This has the sort of room-to-room border, virtual border here. Comes with batteries, Panasonic, no less. Comes with the filter here, a charging cord for the wall charger, the triple thing that spins that I'll have to install, and also the wall charging unit. And that looks like that's about it. Now let me go ahead and sort of compare and contrast this. So the good thing about this is I got this for a little bit over 200 bucks, 235 bucks. And you'll notice it's the one with the vinyl wheels, which means, I'll go into that in a little bit. But let me go ahead and compare and contrast this side by side now. So the great thing about getting these two things refurbished is that you're basically getting it at less than half price, sometimes even a third of the price. So some of these cost, $700-800, whereas this particular one I got for 230 bucks, and this one I got for 200 bucks, and this has lasted over, 6-7 years now for me. So I've decided to get another one for my mom. And this particular one I got because it has the vinyl rollers at the bottom versus the brushes. But let me go ahead and talk about the features that I like. So as I mentioned before, definitely get one with the handle because you have to carry these from room to room. It has the standard clean cycle, and the particular spot cleans, and also scheduling, whether you're scheduling it every day or 3 times a week, which is what I do. Scheduling this 3 times a week for 6-7 years now. Now let me reverse it and show you the bin. But what I want to mention here with the refurbished is, notice how it's basically brand new. I mean, there's minor scuff marks here. And let me show you just a little bit of the scuff marks. So you could see the scuff marks here. But you're going to get scuff marks after your first run of this particular, device. So, and also, if you notice with the one that I've ran for 7 years, you see that, on this bumper, there's scuffs and everything just from, bumping into the furniture. Now, I have not seen much furniture damage from that, but it seems like it does, the bumper, does work, pretty well. Now, this also has, a particular bumper. You'll notice this particular one is an 1/8 inch higher. So just keep that in mind because, the whole purpose I got these Roombas was so that it would go under, the bed, under sofas, and, clean hard to reach places and really get rid of the dust from those type of places. Now let me flip this over and show you the bottom. Now just to give you a comparison of the underside here, you'll notice first of all that the bin is about 20% bigger on this particular model, and that's because the rollers are a little bit more compact. You can see the rollers here with the brushes take a lot more space. Now the reason why I like the rollers is because this is great for long hair and it's great for pets. And also, it's easier to clean. There you actually have to use a brush and get rid of the hair that's stuck in there. Whereas here, you simply unwrap it and also rinse the dust off of it. So you could use water to rinse it, and it's pretty easy to clean. Now, these particular replacement parts, you could see I got a bunch of third-party rollers. I also got four filters for the dustbin, as well as 2 of these replacements for less than 25 bucks, and most of the time you could get it for 20 bucks. So I'll have those links in the description area of this video. Now, this still works after 7 years, and it's been doing very well for me. So I'll be keeping this, giving this to my mom because she does have long hair, and also she does have, a pet dog. So, this will go to my mom. But in any case, I want to show you side by side what I mean. So you can see the rollers are pretty compact here, giving this a lot more space, 20% more space. And let me show you this side by side here. So you could see, side by side the difference. And because the filter is a lot more compact, even the inside is a lot more space, even though you can't really tell because it's a little bit reddish. But let me, stack it on top of each other. You could see, and if I really do this side by side, you could really tell, that it gives that extra inch of space for the dust. Now, the other handy part about this 805 model is that when you open it up, the filter's here to change. Whereas in the old one, you have to dig it out of the dirt. Well, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you know what I mean. It's not as cleanly. Not that it matters because you're gonna wash your hands anyway. But a lot of the stuff does get caught in there while you're trying to change the filter. Here, there's a dedicated door for that, and it's a lot slimmer design for the filter, allowing you to basically go in there and have more room. So this also closes a lot more neatly than this one little strip here. So this strip here, closes simply like that. So, if you're thinking about upgrading, it's actually worth upgrading. If you get a Groupon or if you get a Woot or something like that, you might actually pick up a, decent refurbished one like I have for less than a third of the price or less than half price. So other stuff is pretty much the same. You have the cliff detection at the bottom. You also have, the charger and this roller and this spin brush on one side. So, that retains the similar features as the old 560 that I have. Now, the other thing about this is that both of these are also random, meaning they have a random pattern as they're cleaning, which I love. I love the random pattern, versus the ones that are actually more methodical. Because when you have furniture all over, you're not going to be able to go up and down like a rectangle anyway. So, I'm pretty happy with the random pattern, and it's worked for me for 7 years. So, let me give you just some close-ups so that you could compare. But once again, the height of this particular one is, slightly 1/8 of an inch taller. So just be cognizant of that if you wanted to go under very specific tight furniture. I myself have, as I mentioned before, bought a bunch of furniture that allows this to go underneath the bed, underneath couches, underneath sofas, underneath console tables. So, this is just, a pretty decent upgrade if you're going to go that route. Now, basically that's all I really had. I am very, pleased with this, especially here. Let me go over a little bit, sort of the cleaning. So if I pop this up, you could see, it's just easy to take out. It's very easy to take out as compared to, and this is not that big a deal either once you get used to it. But as you could see, it's a little bit more of a hassle just to clean this. Yeah, you have to use a toothbrush or a hard brush to brush all of those complex intertwined threads out. Whereas for this, just give it a quick rinse. Maybe unroll the hair that's caught on the side, the pet hair and all of that. But overall, this is just easier maintenance. A lot more space for the trash and dust container and dustbin. But that's really it. That's really all I had, and I hope this helps. And please subscribe and support this channel, and thank you for watching.